What's going on, dudes?
What's
What
up,
up, bud?
fellas? What's
Come
happening?
on.
Not much, man. Back for
Man.
another show Thursday.
I'm sore as fuck.
Me too. Oh, dude, I've been back in the gym. Like I've been doing a lot of cardio, but now I've been back in the gym actually putting up some weight again.
Yeah,
Oh man, today killed me. I came home and I was like, "Fuck."
yeah. I just did 2 nights in a row jiu-jitsu, man. I'm fucking hurting.
Yeah, I believe it, dude.
Yeah, the classes are getting like crazier and crazier, man.
Yeah,
But
I'm no longer a beginner, man.
well, exactly, and I got a tournament to get ready for, man. So I gotta I gotta go, man. This is it. Starting. I'm not going this Saturday because I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go upstate, maybe go apple picking.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because it's supposed to be really nice out. So I think we're gonna go do that, and then starting next week, it's like literally 4 to 5 days a week. I'm training until fucking November, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to be close to being a blue belt by November, so I'm just gonna go balls to the wall right now.
Fucking
There you go.
dude.
Nice.
What's up, Pop?
And I got to
What's
lose
up,
some weight because the weight classes. I'm like teetering on. I weigh about 178 right now,
Yeah.
and you got to weigh in with your gi on, and the gi weighs like 7 or 8 pounds. If I weigh over 181, I'm in the light heavyweight division.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
I want to be in that middleweight division.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, light heavyweight, man. I could be going up against some big fucking dudes because that weight class also goes up to almost 200.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You know,
I gotta,
those pounds
gotta-
matter, man. You know?
Yeah, I got to keep an eye on that. I got to keep.
Definitely.
Pop, what's
Just keep
happening, man?
Keep grinding it out, man. Do a lot of training in that gi.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just start going everywhere and wearing the gi.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh man. So anyway, so interesting first week of football.
I'd say overall pretty fucking shitty.
Pretty shitty.
It was crap, yeah. I mean,
Yet again,
fantasy-wise,
man. I mean,
too.
this is
I mean,
like fantasy wise sucked.
oh man,
Overall
brutal.
play sucked.
Nobody throws the football anymore.
No one
the
does
guys
anything offensively anymore.
The guys that do throw it can't throw it. So it's
It was a
It was,
really, I mean, I would say below average week of football, honestly. Man.
yeah, unless you're a Chiefs fan, a Cowboys fan, or a Bucks fan, it wasn't that exciting to watch, man.
Hey man, Baker Mayfield balled out this week.
Tore it up.
Baker
it up.
fucking looked
Crushed it.
phenomenal. He was the best quarterback of the weekend.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Top 10.
yeah, he was. He was by far the best.
He was unbelievable. He was near perfect. He
Yeah.
played a really good fucking game. Good for
Yeah,
him, man.
it was a very subpar week to open.
Yeah.
Steven,
really
look, you
was.
got everything in the world to be happy about, right? The Cowboys came out and kicked ass.
We were
Yeah.
2.5 point underdogs, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't
Yeah,
pretty
you
per
beat
se,
the
but
fuck out of them.
our,
yeah.
our defense looks elite, man. They look nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Happy.
They looked
Yeah.
real good.
Giants look like they don't know how to play football. Jets came out like a deer in fucking headlights.
That's
They
defense forgot how to play.
Defense,
That
couldn't
defense.
fucking
Oh,
stop.
man.
Couldn't stop a fucking high school team.
I couldn't believe that, man. That was a shocker to me.
Very,
that was
yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
Very,
so
very shocking.
lots and lots of jitters to to shake off. I think
Absolutely.
We had a
But-
good game tonight, though. I mean, I think
good
at
game
least.
tonight.
It should be, yeah. It's this game's usually good every year.
Yeah, I want to get into a little bit of that Tyreek Hill shit too, man, because that was
Yeah, we'll talk a little
that was
Tyree.
interesting to say the least.
Mhm.
Yep.
But hey, Janine, what's happening?
What's up?
So yeah, let's get things rolling here, man. Kick
Do
us
it.
off as well. Let's go.
This is Sports of Ages.
Yeah, Janine, a lot of issues to fix.
League wide, man. Oh,
Ooh, man.
I still think Thursday night's game is the Ravens Chiefs is probably the best game of the week still.
That was a great football.
That
You know
was-
what? The Lions and Rams game was.
I was
great.
just gonna say Lions.
That was a
Rams
good game
was
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I was so ready for bed by like 9:30. I ended up
I
staying
missed a lot of the game.
midnight.
Yeah.
Dude, I fell asleep right before the third quarter started. Like
Same. That's exactly what I fell asleep.
I was
Like,
talking to
right
Brianna, I
before-
was like, "Don't let me fall
I was
asleep, dude." Fucking assed out.
Yeah.
I was
Mhm.
dead.
Yeah, I was so ready for bed, and I ended up staying up to watch the end of it. But you know, Yeah, I think that was a great game. The Thursday night game was a great. I think tonight will be a really good game. I think
Yeah, tonight should be a good game. I thought the Bills Cardinals was a pretty good game too, man. Like relatively high scoring.
Kyler sucked again.
Well, I think he played a good first half, but in the second half, he was.
Yeah, he didn't do much in the second half at all.
Yeah.
No, I mean Marvin Harrison Jr. was running around like a fucking. I mean, the guy was wide. It was like street ball.
Dude,
man.
he was sitting there like, "Hello."
What's up, Pat?
I don't know if it was a real interview. Did you hear the interview with Murray after the game?
No, I didn't see it.
They were talking about him, like his targets to Harrison Jr. And he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, I just go with the game plan. It's really not my job to force the ball. Not my job.
I saw that. Which you know what? I kind of agree with that though.
Well, it wasn't. He didn't necessarily say that. I don't think he said force the ball, but he's like, it's not my job to play call or something like that. It's like, if you have a wide open receiver, dude, and he's in the back,
just throw the ball.
Throw him the damn ball. Because that's the one thing I will knock Murray for, man. He does a lot of running around and misses open people all the time.
Yep.
If you do a little more pocket presence, man, you might be. And I think his height might be a factor there too, man. He maybe doesn't see.
I think it's a big factor
for sure.
Yeah. So you got guys 6'5", 6'6" that are standing in his way. He doesn't see Harrison 40 yards downfield, man.
By the time he runs around,
he can throw it there. He's got an arm. He can make the throw.
Oh, no doubt.
I think vision is definitely an issue though, because of Alex. What's happening?
Yeah.
Alex.
Pat, both QBs go off. Yeah, I can see this being a high scoring game tonight, without a doubt. I think it's going to be.
I think it's going to be a shootout, man. I think it's going to be a high score.
Yeah, somehow Neighbors actually leads all rookies in receiving yards after 1 week. Who's now on the injury report, so we'll see how that plays.
I saw that. Yeah.
See if he plays this week, man.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I mean, look, we can dissect the Giant game and the Jet game. Look, we know what both teams have to fix, right? The Giants need much better quarterback play. The Jets defense needs to fucking step up. That's it.
The Jets, there's a bunch. I mean, again, I'll do my fair share of ripping Jones, but there was way more issues than just fucking Jones in that game.
Oh,
he's obviously the clear ahead issue, but same as the Jets. Where are your fucking edge rushers?
Where's the pass rush? The Giants supposed to have a top 3 fucking defensive line in football.
Dude, Isaiah Simmons didn't get on the field. What are these
I didn't
guys
get that.
doing?
That made no sense to me. I didn't get that.
Didn't get on the field. Not only that, you have Thibodeau, you have Burns. Look, Dex did his job. Dex was on up the quarterback staff.
Dexter was the only guy who did his job. That's it.
Yep.
He was the best player.
One-man wrecking crew like he always is.
Yeah.
But where's Thibodeau? And look, I get it. Thibodeau's the type of guy where he'll have 3 games in a row where he looks like a fucking Hall of Famer. Then he'll disappear for a game or two. You're coming out of the gate week 1. Your offense is struggling. Step up and make a fucking play. That offensive line over there it's a good offensive line. It is. Minnesota's got a good line. It's not a phenomenal line.
No.
Get some pressure on Sam Darnold. For Christ's sake.
Dude, I sent it to Pat. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Kayvon doesn't have a sack against the Eagles or the Cowboys in 2 years.
Not one.
Only against Washington.
Yep.
And 9.5 out of his 15.5 sacks have come against Washington and the Jets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Think about that. So that's only 5 games out of the 20-something games he's played is 3/4 of his sacks. Yep. That's not sustainable. You can't win like that.
No, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, I mean, there's and I thought the play calling was atrocious. I'm
Dable, right?
I am done defending Brian Dable at this point. Yeah. Can we call a play where the quarterback can actually at least attempt to throw it fucking 30 yards down the field?
I get it to an extent, but this early you can't give up on it, man.
I
know he didn't want Jones. He wanted to go the quarterback route in the draft. He made that clear on Hard Knocks. But no matter what, this is what the GM and owner gave you. You got to go out there and make something happen with what you got.
Well, yeah, okay, and I get that. Now, the highest graded offensive lineman after week 1 was Andrew Thomas.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones left tackle. So that means the pressure on him was not that fucking bad. There's time to
Dude, the Giants O-line was good.
There's time to throw the football. There was the one series, it was 3rd down, and then they went for it on 4th down. He called a QB fucking bootleg on both. This is remarkable. Fucking Joe Judge days.
Yeah.
On a QB down by the goddamn goal line. I mean, what are we doing? Throw the fucking football.
Dude, it makes no sense. I don't know.
fucking 4 minutes the whole game.
No.
I watched a lot of the game over, and dude, the Giants' offensive line looked, I mean, fuck 10 times, 100 times better than they did last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Jones just, dude, he can't figure it out. It's past the point of words. Like I don't even know what to say about it at this point. The guy he can't get out of his own fucking way. I don't understand why. The pocket's there and he's running into a sack on third down. Like, what are you doing?
I seriously want to know, like, physically and mentally, what happened in the last 2 years to this guy?
I don't know. His decision making got so much better.
He was not a bad quarterback.
No,
I think it's mental.
His decision making got so much better, but now he's gone, man. And
has he been hit so much that he's literally fucking punch drunk?
I think he's just scared. I think his IQ,
right. Like I'm saying, like, is he actually terrified?
Yeah,
he might be.
He's scared, and
I
don't think he's a smart football player. I think he's a mess right now, man.
And I agree with Pat too. Enough with the design runs. We all know they're coming. Anytime Jones hands the ball off or goes to hand the ball up the middle, we know exactly what's going on. He's taking it off around the other fucking edge.
Yeah.
If we know it, I'm pretty sure the defensive ends know it. I mean, not only that, he doesn't have wheels like he used to. Those injuries showed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the guy's coming back from a fucking torn ACL, man.
Yeah, exactly. So stop with the fucking.
It's a mess, man. The guy Connor Hughes, who covers the Jets and Giants, he made a pretty good point. I didn't get it in here. I should have put it in here, but he said, I mean, he's been covering the Jets and Giants, I want to say the last 5 years now, both teams. And he said that a lot of what he sees right now with Jones is what he thinks happened with Zach Wilson with the Jets. He said both of them had talent coming in, and now they had a couple injuries. Like Wilson tore his shit a couple years ago, or there was 2 years ago now. Jones comes back from injury, and then they both just looked like they forgot how to play. They couldn't throw the ball. They got nervous. They couldn't. He worded it. They couldn't even take the layups. Like the easy plays were there, and neither guy could figure it out. And he was like, once you're in that headspace, it's basically done. Like it's hard to come back from that, man.
Yeah. Now, now, seeing how Week 1 played out as a Giant fan, what do you think of? Do you think it was a mistake, like not locking up Saquon, seeing how he played with the Eagles? No.
I wouldn't have paid Saquon that money. I would have offered him. I would have offered him 11 or 12. You don't want it, then go. I don't.
I wouldn't have paid him this year. I would have paid him 2 years ago when they gave Jones the money.
Maybe
that's what I would have. I would have. Yeah. I think the Giants are in a way different situation right now. If you tag Jones going into last year and you gave Saquon that 3-year deal,
get the move. Yeah, I get the move. I think we were all saying it back then that we think that would have been a smarter move.
You tag Jones because right now, after the year Jones had last year, getting hurt and playing bad when he was on the field, Jones is a backup right now, and the Giants probably have a guy like Kirk Cousins, or they get one of these veterans in, or they draft a rookie and
they have a rookie.
Yeah. And Dable's in a much better situation because he's not, sitting tortured by a guy he don't want to coach.
Well, honestly, too, if you look at that Minnesota game, the way the offensive line played, if you give Saquon Barkley that ball 30 times, that's a different outcome for that game.
Without a
100%.
doubt. Without a doubt.
And look, the thing with Saquon, we all know exactly how talented he is. We all get it, okay? But everything looks really rosy in Philly right now after his big 3-touchdown performance and all that. Mm-hmm. But in 3 weeks when he gets hurt, which, I mean, there's a real good chance of that happening. The guy's never played a full fucking season. I mean, then it's going to be – well, I mean, he goes out and misses 6-7 games. It's like, well, that's why we didn't pay him any fucking money. Yeah. So I get that it looks rosy right now, but I have no regrets whatsoever about not signing Saquon Barkley.
The only thing I can combat that with is that I think this offensive line is so much better, and he's on a better team where he's not the workhorse. Like the Giants had to give him the ball. The Eagles don't have to give him the ball 30 times for them to be good.
No, I get that. What's up, Sammy?
What's up, Sam?
I do respect it. Yeah, Saquon did reach out to Daniel Jones.
I saw that. Yeah, that was cool.
That's cool. They
teammates for a lot of encouragement and stuff. And
5 years together is a long time.
Yeah. It was all. I wonder how that wedding was a few months back too. Dexter Lawrence's wedding, because it was right after Saquon signed with the Eagles, and then he was at the wedding. So that must have been interesting. But look again. It's week 1. It's kind of like you guys know what the adage is, right? Like if you win, don't plan the parade. If you lose, don't fucking dig the grave.
That's it. So. There's very few teams that came out and either looked really good or really bad this week that how the season's going to go.
No.
Like the Panthers, the Broncos.
Yeah.
They're going to suck.
They're going to suck.
Yeah. There's teams that came out and won that are going to suck, a.k.a. the Patriots. They are not going to be good this year. They
No.
got to win against
No.
I don't know how they pulled it out of their ass, but they got to win.
Look, the really smart move the Patriots made was starting Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, without a
100%.
doubt.
Yeah.
Because without him in, they don't win that game.
No.
So I'm glad he's finally getting a little just due here, and he's actually, starting the season as a starter, which is where he belongs. Because in my opinion, he's a starting quarterback.
A lot of these teams would be smarter if they got a veteran in there, even if it's a veteran that can't play. Like the Panthers, last year they should have rode with Andy Dalton.
Oh, yeah.
All year. He should have played the entire year with Bryce Young on the bench. Now, Caleb Williams should be on the bench for a year. Bo Nix on the bench. The only guy that I could realistically see starting right now is Jaden Daniels because of the situation he was in an NFL offense in college where they're playing a very similar thing. I think he was a little more ready. I think he was the only quarterback that wasn't fucking garbage this week as a rookie, honestly.
Yeah.
The rest of them sucked. Oh, my God. Caleb Williams didn't even throw 90 yards.
I mean, he was awful.
They were garbage. I mean, so even the second-year guys, Bryce Young, Will Levis, they all looked horrible, man.
Look, and again, I don't want to keep pouncing on the guy, but, I mean, in my opinion, the experiment with Bryce Young, in my opinion, is already over. He's never going to be a starter. He sucks.
I just can't. I don't think you could put anyone in that team right now and have them be successful.
The team itself is just bad.
Dude,
the team is very bad, but it's really bad. He's just
he's definitely he's been very, very bad.
He's
that team,
bust, man.
that team is fucking god awful, man. They're
terrible.
Brutal.
Terrible.
I mean, and I thought they made some pieces. You guys, I mean, I've been saying it to you guys for 3 weeks now. I thought they picked up some guys where they can actually at least compete and maybe not win, but at least like make it look like football, not look like a fucking shit show. Couldn't do it, man. They are god awful.
Yeah. And you know what? We failed to mention this before. We were saying that Baker had the best week of a quarterback. The only other guy was Derek Carr. Derek Carr fucking, and I don't care who you're playing against. We just said the Panthers are so bad, but whatever. He went out there and fucking killed it. I mean, he made throws everywhere.
And I know, I know you hate him and it sucks against the Giants. Dude, Sam Darnold looked pretty good this week.
He looked great. He
looked really good.
I mean, look, I'm pretty sure the three of us could have made those throws with the amount of time he had standing there, but but he looked good. He looked good, man. He played really well.
This one is good. I'm going to pull this up because one's a douchebag and one has been phenomenal. Look at the difference since they got rid of Baker and brought in this shitbag.
It's got to be up there for the worst trade in NFL history.
Dude, this is the worst contract.
Not even trade. The contract is
this is the worst trade and contract in Northern American sports history.
They gave up so many fucking picks for him. It's this, and it's the deal years ago that the Saints did to get Ricky Williams. When they gave up every single draft pick that they had.
The worst thing I've seen.
And that was legal craps kicking up again.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's being sued yet again. I mean, dude, you just can't make it up, man. He sucks. He is fucking awful.
Yeah. And look, I think there's a good reason why the Browns are not fielding trade talks for Jameis Winston.
Of course. How could you? How could you when you don't know where you're going to go?
Because I tell you right now, I would take him in a fucking heartbeat if they.
Without a doubt, Pat. Without a doubt, they're a top 5.
You know what? And look, and I've shit on Baker a little bit. Not really shit on him, but like when we did our quarterback rankings a few weeks ago, I had him pretty low. I thought his most impressive year was the last year he had on the Browns when they had nothing there.
Yeah,
he was getting the shit kicked out of him.
Dealing with Odell and the drama.
Took him to the playoffs.
Took him to the fucking playoffs on his back and, I mean, played through beatings, man.
Yep.
And then what they do, they fucking sent them away with this ridiculous thing they did with Deshaun Watson and managed it coming back to – it's like Cleveland was like right there and bam, they hit the iceberg, man. Down they go,
Like, hey, we got a little too good. Let's do something here.
It's an issue when Joe Flacco leads the team to the playoffs and Watson can't even get a touchdown.
They'd be so much better still with Flacco now.
Flacco,
without a doubt. Flacco, as old as he is, as shitty as he was with the Jets, he should be a starter on one of these teams right now. Like the Patriots or Panthers, one of these teams that have a rookie should have Flacco ahead of them. That is the only way a lot of these guys nowadays will learn, man. It's not – you can't be successful just throwing a rookie into the mix on a garbage team. It does not work.
Yeah.
No. It's
you don't have Peyton Manning coming out of college anymore, man. You just don't have it.
Right. Like, those guys back then, look, they all started on really shitty teams, right? Peyton went 1-15 his first year and led the league in interceptions. But, I mean, you had guys back then that were coming to teams that, that's the thing. You're the first overall pick. You go into a team that has earned the right to be that first overall pick, man. Yep. So
you know what you're doing.
You go into a pretty shitty team.
Yeah.
But if you have a veteran, it's one thing if you have a guy and like you have a guy that was a third string last year. He's on the team. You have a practice squad guy. You don't really have a choice. All right, I got to start this kid.
Yeah.
If you have a veteran, again, going back to the Panthers situation, a guy like Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Why are you starting the kid? Like,
It
did he
makes no
really show
sense.
you something in camp that he was better than Andy Dalton?
It
I don't
makes
think
no
so.
sense.
I
It's
mean,
all
like,
because of the money, and they
Yep.
drafted him one, and what
the
happened,
pressure
and
of
how
being the
good he
number
was in
one.
college.
Yeah.
It's the pressure of being the first pick, and it's ridiculous, man.
Yep.
Let the kid sit. You don't have to be successful right away with these guys. Your roster's not built to win.
right.
Just let the kid learn, build the roster. You'll have an average team. You won't have the first pick again and kill your guy. Bryce Young was hanging on by fucking thread and needle by the end of last year because
Yep.
he got hit.
Yeah.
Anybody, every single play, this guy was getting hit,
Crushed.
whether he was
Yeah.
going to sack or not. He was getting killed. It looked like a video game where you just kept rushing the guy and hitting him. Like it was
It was
fucking
bad.
horrible,
Yeah.
man. They set these guys up for failure, and then they kick them to the curb and wonder why the team sucks. It's like you're a big fucking part of it, man.
Did you guys see what
Mhm.
LT said about the Giants game?
No,
No.
Carl Banks was on the radio the day after, and he said that because they honored the team the right before the game, the 100 years, all this
100
shit.
years. Oh,
They had all the players come in. That's why they ranked all the players throughout the last
Yeah.
bunch of weeks. LT was the last guy to come out because he was number one, obviously. LT apparently told Carl Banks, and Carl Banks said it on the radio, that LT looked at him and said, "Man," he goes, "in this room right here," he goes, "I could pick 11 guys right now. We'll go out there and do a better job than this."
I believe it. I fucking believe it, man.
They said, like, and he kind of alluded to the fact that, like, he was pissed off watching this, man.
I'm
Like,
sure this is not their football, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
the football those guys they play.
Like, LT wanted to get some pads on and get out there.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Without a
Rip a
doubt.
and
line and go.
You know what he probably meant? He was probably talking about Thibodeau and Burns and how are these guys not killing the quarterback right now? Where are they?
100%.
You know?
You saw what he said to Thibodeau the other day. He said his 11 sacks. He's like, "That's cute. How many games did you play?"
Yeah. He's like, would you play 3 games?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Ugh.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely nuts, man. So,
Uh,
again, nothing. You can't go over panic, but I mean,
No.
the
But-
Giants' defense again, I think will be much better this week. Same with the Jets. I think this is the worst game I've seen the Jets defense play in 3 years.
It was horrible. And look,
Real
look,
bad.
look,
Realistically.
and you know the defense was bad, but let's not say that the offense was great or anything. I mean, you had, you know,
No,
you had
the
Brees
offense
Hall
wasn't great.
fumbled, dropped a fucking pass right in his
Yeah.
hands.
Yep.
You had Lazard dropping balls in his hand. I mean,
Yep.
it was just a bad game. The Jets got
Yeah.
the shit kicked out of them. It's
That's
simple
it.
as that.
It was not a clean game. The offense
not
had
a
a lot of
clean game at
rust. I expected the offense to have rust because this is the first game the O-line's been together. First game having Rodgers under center.
Yeah.
They've never. I mean, look at some of the young guys on this team. I mean, you have Gibson playing. You had Corley in the game. You have Brees,
Yep.
Braylon Allen. I mean, Titman. None of these guys have played with a veteran play caller like that. They're
Right.
used to fucking Zach Wilson coming out like this, trying to catch the snap. Fucking Rodgers is out there changing the play at the line. It's a big difference. They didn't play in the preseason, which I didn't like. I told you all I
Yeah.
wanted them to play against the Giants.
They should have
I
played a little bit.
I expected some rust on the offense. That's true too. They were not on the field long enough. 20 minutes
20
of
minutes.
fucking possession.
Oh,
They-
The
yeah.
Niners scored 8 possessions in a row.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
unheard of,
It's
man.
unheard of, man.
I think they had the ball for like what 38 minutes or something like that.
38 minutes. So yeah,
It was like
The
it
Jets
was
had the ball
insane.
22 minutes. 22
Yeah,
minutes.
it was
22
crazy.
So,
fucking
You
minutes.
couldn't get the offense definitely showed me more life, and I'm definitely excited what it can be, but the defense has to fix this shit, which I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident they will. Because again, if there's anything this regime has gotten right, it's been the defense, man. They've been a top 5 unit for 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that'll be straightened out.
Well, look,
this
I
week.
think they're also in a very good situation with the game that they're playing this week because
That's it. They have the next 4 weeks really.
The
I'll tell you
next
right now,
couple
if they
weeks,
come,
yeah.
even if they win the game, they come out and give up like 400 yards of offense to the
Oh,
Titans.
yeah, it's a big issue.
I mean, Sal's going to get fired.
It's going to be a
I
big
mean,
issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the next couple of weeks for sure are definitely favorable matchups. So.
without a doubt, and they better show it too. you
Yeah,
know?
that's it. They have fucking Tennessee, then they're home against New England, home against the Broncos, and in London against the Vikings.
I mean,
We just what I think about now is if you're 4-1 going into Buffalo in week 6,
that's
week
solid.
1 don't fucking matter. It don't
and they
matter.
should be.
They should be.
Yeah.
They definitely should be. At the
Yeah.
bare minimum, they should be 3-2. But I
3
think they
and 2,
should be
yeah.
4-1, without a doubt.
So
They should
look,
beat
I
the
mean,
shit out of these.
you've heard me, right? As a Giant fan, I'm already slamming the fucking panic button, right?
Yeah,
As a Jet fan, over the next 4 games or whatever, what would the record have to be for you to start to panic a little bit? Like if the Jets Look, if they
2
come
and
out
3.
lose, they come out and lose to Tennessee this week. Everyone's packed. The whole football
Of course,
world's
you're going
packed.
to panic already.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't foresee that happening.
No, me either.
Alex is slamming the tank button.
I think 2 and 3 is fair. If you go 2
I think
and
if they're
3,
2 and 3,
you got problems.
and
yeah.
depending on who we lose to, like say we come out, we lose to fucking New England and Denver,
Yeah.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
And you know what? It also would be how you lose, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
It really
yeah,
depends on
it's
how
got a
you
lot to do
lose.
with how you lose the game.
Yep.
Like the way they lost the game to the Niners. If the defense put up a huge fight, it came down to the end. Okay, you just lost to a team that was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep.
If they, but the way that they lost, it was like, what? I mean, by the
It was
third
just-
quarter, we
it
were
was
all like, this
unusual.
game's over.
Yeah, it was unusual because you weren't expecting that. Like,
No
no
we
one
didn't see
expected
that
the
all
defense.
last year with the Jets.
No,
defense.
no
And
matter
they were-
what, they had no quarterback.
Oh yeah, next.
Yes, next Thursday, and I think I'm going
Do
to
we
be
have to
there.
delete
Pat.
Janine's comment? Are we going to get flagged for that?
she might get flagged. We're all right.
She might get flagged. We're good. Zucky's going to come after her, not us.
What the fuck, man? Now I'm getting. Now we're getting
No.
flagged.
I could
Alright,
go so far with that, but I'm going to ignore it.
We were okay until that.
Yeah, I totally blew that one. No pun intended.
Yeah, Pat, Thursday night football next week. I'm going to try to get tickets to the game because they're relatively cheap. So we might have to do Wednesday next week, possibly.
All right.
Oh, that's right. It's Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
because
first
it's a
home
local
game, man.
game, is it going to be on local TV?
I don't think so. I think it's just Prime.
Simply Prime,
Like-
and that's it.
Yeah.
Last
I think that's
week's
all the
game was-
Thursday nights.
Well, last week's game was on channel.
Yeah.
Only because it was
Let's see
opening
if
night.
Uncle Zucky
Ah.
puts his money where his mouth is. There you go, right
Yeah,
on
he's
the
a-
fucking
Yeah,
screen. There, you bitch.
Tonight's game's just Prime though, right?
Yep, I think all Thursday nights are just Prime outside of the opener.
My Prime app sucks, man. I feel like it
It's so
refreshes
delayed.
all. It's so delayed.
It's
yeah,
so
I'm
it's
gonna
not-
have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to go buy my parents a fucking TV because all they have on their TV is Netflix. But it's an older
yeah,
television. They can't miss the Jets. I got to get them a smart TV, man. They have one at Best Buy for like $180, a 55-inch Westinghouse or something.
They're
With
cheap. man.
every app in the world. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
buy it for them and bring it to their house.
You know what
Yeah, they're cheap.
streaming service sucks too? Paramount Plus, man.
Oh,
That was
horrible.
that is so delayed.
You know
It's
what,
so
dude? We
bad.
haven't
Yeah.
used that, I think, since you lived here.
I don't even
What was
have
that
it
show
anymore.
we were
used-
watching with Stallone?
Tulsa
King.
Tulsa
yeah.
King, yeah.
Yeah, that was the only time I think we ever used Paramount Plus.
I stopped doing it anyways. We used somebody else's because I just got so frustrated. I'd never watch it, and it's just so delayed, man. It's just
Yeah.
brutal. Oh.
About as good as you're gonna be doing next time you step foot in my house.
Hey, listen, James. Out of all teams that cannot talk shit this week, buddy, those Falcons look shitty.
Oh yeah,
They look like Kirk Cousins looked like fucking Zach Wilson. Actually, he
Yeah,
looked like
bad.
fucking Tim Boyle.
Yeah. I was on a Peacock account to grandma.
She wouldn't take it.
She would take it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Pat's always like, I thought my delay was bad. Pat's like 3
Yeah.
minutes behind.
I think Pat's still watching the end of the Jet game right now.
The fucking Chiefs were at the parade, and he was like, "Oh my god, fucking McCole Hardman just scored." I was like, "Dude, they're celebrating at the parade.
Yeah,
What the fuck?"
yeah. He's like, yeah. I'm just seeing the touchdown now. It was like the next quarter already.
Yeah, Pat's like, I'm watching. I just saw it was third down. I'm like, third down. I'm like, they already scored and kicked off. What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Still wonder how that
Kirk
happens,
looked bad,
like-
man.
Yeah.
Just bad quarterback play, man. There was only one guy to go over 300 yards in week 1, man.
I think Cousins is going to be fine, man.
I
it's
think he'll be
just
okay too.
a lot
I
of
think-
new QBs with new teams, man. A
Yeah.
lot don't play in the preseason, so
I
Yeah.
said
It'll
it
take a
last
couple
year,
weeks,
week
man.
1. I thought it was going to be an anomaly. Maybe it would just get better, but it really didn't last year. So I'm hoping it does this year because another
Yeah.
average year of football is going to be really bad for
It's
the
gonna
NFL.
suck.
Man.
James, I think Kirk will be fine. I'm not
Yeah, me
concerned
too.
about Kirk Cousins at all, man.
No, he always figures it out, man. He's-
Yeah, I
he
mean,
never has
they
been.
have a whole new regime going on right now. They got to settle in. Everything's got to settle in, and I think they'll be okay.
Give
The
them
Falcons got
3-4
a decent
weeks.
team, man. They got a pretty good team.
They
so-
do.
yeah, Bijan looked all right.
Yeah, and we
These
all
are
know
all
that
good.
Kirk Cousins can play, so I think
Oh, without a doubt.
he's going to be just fine.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I think they'll be all right.
not
I wouldn't
you know
worry
what?
about it.
James, that has been the Falcons' problem for like 40 fucking years, man. It's their defense. They,
Yeah.
they never have a defense.
Yeah.
Just ask Tom Brady about the Super Bowl years ago.
Yep.
Brianna, go Cowboys. We all right.
Yeah.
We can remove her from the chat. Wait till she sees the background on her computer I'm using is the big picture of Daniel Jones.
Oh God.
And it crashed.
So, I had some news that I had to go over, and I forgot my fucking notes in my with my laptop that's at work right now.
What a dick.
So,
Not prepared for the show. Fuck that.
no, not at all. It was something I really wanted to go over too. Fuck, I can't think of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Angelo, you had some other stuff we wanted to pull up though that we wanted to go through, right?
Yeah. Well, first thing I'll do again for you,
No,
Mike.
James, not yet. Ah, yeah.
Don't be picking on Brianna, you fucks.
Yeah. So November 2nd at Sport Time in Bethpage on Hempstead Turnpike, I'm competing in my first jiu-jitsu tournament, and it is all for the Tap Cancer Out event to raise money for a cancer charity.
Awesome.
So that's the link that Angelo posted up here. There's a link on our page.
Yes, link on our page as well.
And I'm gonna have to enjoy Zach Wilson birthday. I bet you they're fun to hang out with, actually. I don't
even want to get into it because I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'd be able to hang out with either one of them.
Well, Zach Wilson, you're gonna want to kill for just giving you a year of misery.
He's gonna try hitting on my mom, and Daniel Jones is gonna be looking at me like this, like he's fucking from the Goonies.
You got to throw Peterman in there too, man.
Oh fuck! No. Can I take those two over Peterman, please?
Oh yeah. I think we'll give you that. So anyway, yeah. So go to our page, and you'll find the link on there. It looks just like this picture here. You can donate whatever you want to this charity. I'm at like $390 raised right now. I'm trying to get it up to $1,000 if we can.
Nice.
We needed $250 just to get me into the tournament, which we already surpassed after a few days, which is pretty cool. And yeah, if you're going to be around that day, as soon as I know my time, like my time slot and all that, I'll be posting it and letting you guys know when I'm going to be competing. So
definitely, yeah, keep updating it, man.
Yeah,
I can walk there. Let me know.
Yeah, you're right down the block from there. And I'm going to be training a lot, so I don't know what my availability is going to be on this show over the next few weeks, but I'm going to pop in as I can. So
that's it. Yeah, no worries, man.
I got to get my ass. I'm going to lose, but I want to lose with some dignity, so I got to get a little bit better.
just set your phone up at the gym one day and go like join the live from your phone. Let it set up, just prop you up while you're training, man.
Yeah, Brian actually brings his phone out on the mat a lot, so I'll try to have him video. We'll get some video for our show.
Fucking
nice.
Next time I train with him, man. Yeah,
Sweet.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Another thing, I mean, where is this here? I pulled up the Baker already. We didn't talk about this yet with the players of the week. We talked, obviously hit on Saquon. I was shocked they gave Joe Mixon, man. Joe Mixon had a pretty fucking good game in his first game with Houston.
Yeah, definitely.
I know Stroud and the receivers get a lot of the fucking, a lot of the highlights there in the media, but Joe Mixon's, dude, he's still really fucking good. I can't believe Cincinnati just let him walk like that.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping the Giants were going to grab him after Saquon left, but
he's a hard runner, man. He runs with his head down and just wants to run your ass over.
Yeah.
But some other guys there, fucking Moody. Dude, the guy kicked 6 field goals against us.
Not
only did he have to fuck me in real life, I was playing him in one of the fantasy.
Boswell too, man. Boswell had like 25 fantasy points or something like that. 24.
Oh, it might have been you, Pat.
You were. I think you were playing Pat, yeah.
Dude, the guy put up like 23 points. I was going to win.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
No, he crushed it, man. 6 fucking field. And wasn't that the second guy this week that hit 6?
Yeah. Dude, there was like, I think they said 8 field goals over 50 yards this week.
Oh,
That's
well,
absurd.
yeah, right there. It's Boswell. So him and Boswell both hit 6, right? And
Boswell.
Pittsburgh didn't even score a touchdown.
No.
18 points, yeah.
That was all their points, man. It's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
What did Tyreek Stevenson do? He had the
fumble or the pick 6, whatever it was.
Didn't he get a sack also as a corner? I thought he got a sack in the game.
I don't
Something
remember.
like that. Yeah, he had a good game. He might have had a kick return actually.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, that's right. He was the first guy to get it with the new kick return thing or whatever, right?
Yep.
Or was that in the Dolphin game? Maybe I forget.
The Bears didn't score an offensive touchdown either.
That's true.
I don't know what he did either, Pat. I didn't know that one. I guess he must have had a good game though. I wasn't really watching. I was watching.
He won Player of the Week. He did something right.
Yeah, he must have had probably a strip sack or something big.
Yeah.
That was good there, man.
So
What else I have here? I'm fucking struggling to read. I don't know why my brightness keeps going down here. Oh, this one. in light of some good news for the Jets defense, he was out a little bit during the game with Sauce with being hurt, but
Yeah.
Saw
I had to
that,
pull
yeah.
this up. Dude, this is fucking nuts. 6 catches for less than 60 yards in his last 9 games combined.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
good,
fucking
man.
insane, man.
That's pretty ridiculous.
At least he's doing his fucking job.
Yeah, and the other DBs better fucking step it up because when they weren't throwing a Sauce aside, the other guys were getting chewed.
Oh my god, fucking Michael Carter's fucking hurt. I don't know why he's playing. And Reed on Reed on George Kittle is not a fucking smart idea when Reed is 5'10 and George Kittle's 6'5 and arguably the best tight end in football.
No, that guy in the Bills had 3 sacks. That's what it
Okay,
was.
that makes sense. Jesus, what a way to start the year, huh?
Yeah, that's nice.
How about fucking TJ Watt, dude? That guy is fucking disgusting.
Disgusting.
He's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Ridiculous.
He's
so
actually
good.
scary. Every time Red Zone would switch to that game, it was him like holding the football or standing over Kirk or destroying an offensive lineman. It was
He just bullies people, man. It's not even fair.
Yeah, he really does.
I think I'm going to, just in case I win one of these matches at my tournament, I'm going to perfect the sexy Dexy dance.
Yeah,
And I can do that dance next to the guy. I'll probably get kicked out of the fucking tournament because they don't allow any shit like that. But
yeah.
what week does Hassan Reddick get traded for Devontae? Seriously? Yo, if I'm a Jet fan right now, I want Hassan Reddick to get the shits. I mean, fuck that
Dude,
guy.
what a scumbag, man. I can't even get into this situation because
I just don't understand.
some
He's
people are
losing
pissing me off with the fucking takes they have, man.
He's losing so much money. How do you afford to lose
So
that
much
much
money.
Idiot, dude.
$800,000 a game, and he's already up to like $5 million.
Is he gonna wait till the deadline,
Yeah.
show up, and then say he has an injury? That way, his contract doesn't roll over.
I could see it. I could
Like,
totally
what a
see it.
scumbag! What an absolute scumbag!
And I just go back to that video, that interview. I'm just excited to be here with the team and get to work.
Right.
Yeah, you haven't been in the building since then, you piece of shit.
Exactly.
What the fuck have you done?
Robert Scala doesn't even know where you are.
No, you don't fucking answer anybody. You fucking went back on your word. The Jets are telling you, show up in the building and we will give you a contract.
We'll make it work. We
will figure out money for you. And he just won't show up in the building. Look at Matt Judon. When the fucking Patriots sent him to the Falcons, he said, why should I expect to get paid? I haven't done anything with this team yet. These guys don't know me. How is that not everyone's attitude? You haven't done dick. Show up to the team and just show that you can play, and they're going to give you money. I don't understand.
Even Jamar Chase, who wants an extension, I mean, and has completely proved himself. We know
100%.
He's like, no, I'm playing. Like, I want an extension, but I'm not going to miss games because of it. Like, he's there. He's on the
thousands, ma. He's losing millions. He's already like $6 million in the can.
Yeah.
Like that's stupid. That's irreplaceable money.
They said it's $800,000 a game. That's his game check. That would make me sick, man. I couldn't.
I give Joe a hell of a lot of credit though by saying, "Fuck you, we're not trading you.
We're not trading you, and we stand by our word."
Because he's like, I don't care. Pay the fines. I don't give a shit.
NFL is a business, and I get it, but what is the? I just don't understand. He has no leverage here. Like, unless someone gets drastically hurt, which I still don't think we just automatically pay him. Fuck you. You haven't shown up.
No.
Like, you have no leverage whatsoever. Say your contract rolls over. If you decide not to show up all year, you're back on the Jets with the same deal that you had this year, and it's the same situation. Or you show up halfway through the year, get the little bit of money left, and guess what? You didn't do enough this year for anyone else in the world to pay you, and you're probably out of this league at 31 years old. When you could have been on the Jets for another 2 years if you just showed the fuck up.
Exactly.
The Jets are willing to give you a 2-year deal if you just show the fuck up. You're not showing up. You have a chance to go for a fucking run, and you're just sitting at home like an asshole.
Watching the game Monday night, or
probably not.
I mean,
he probably was waiting for someone to get hurt, and you can start smiling.
Yeah,
maybe
so all of a sudden you can start, thinking, "Oh,
shit,
you watch, my phone's gonna ring now." Yeah.
I love some of these Jets fans because of game one. Like, oh, he has so much leverage now. No, he has no leverage whatsoever.
No, he does not have leverage.
No leverage whatsoever. What, they're going to give him even more money to make up for the fines now? Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
You're a fucking asshole. You're a phenomenal player, but you're not a phenomenal player with the Jets, buddy. You haven't done shit here.
Exactly.
You haven't done shit here. Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, man. What an asshole. Really, what an asshole.
Yeah.
Gets me so fucking pissed off.
So real quick, NHL rookies have all reported for their preseason, basically like their training camp tournament, whatever they want to call it.
I'll shit on it, Alex.
Someone get Angela Reddick traded for Christmas. Yeah, no, like the regular players are back. Camp is basically opened up for the
Awesome.
NHL. Players are back on the rink. The Garden Ice has been freshly painted.
Yeah.
The logo, we're ready to go. Former Devil and Ranger Keith Kincaid. Keith Kincaid, huh?
I feel like that guy's been around for a while.
Yeah, he backed up. Was he there with Igor or was it Lundqvist? I don't
It
remember.
was Lundqvist. Yeah,
I
it
think
was
it's Lundqvist because
Yeah.
since I remember Igor, it was always fucking Georgiev, right? Right. I feel like he
Yeah,
started right away.
Yeah, it was Georgiev because Georgiev was there with Hank too.
With Hank, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Damn.
Kincaid was good though. He had his moment in the sun, man. He was a pretty good goalie.
Right.
Big win by the Yanks last night.
Fucking Jazz, man. Love
Yeah,
Jazz.
you see, what's his Soto bounced the fucking ball off his foot. He's limping everywhere, and then he cracks a homer.
Dude, just fucking smacked that ball, and he went around the bases, fucking talking shit.
Oh yeah,
I love it. He's got such like a cocky attitude. I love it.
and him and Judge are the first two since Manny Ramirez and Big Papi to have 100 ribbies each and 100 walks in the season.
I think they both still have the most. I think they're 1 and 2 for the most walks in the majors.
Yeah, they got it.
Judge gets walked more than he gets hits. He's fucking getting walked every at bat.
Yeah, nobody wants to pitch to him anymore.
No,
Isn't Ohtani close to the 50-50 too? He's
50-50, man. That is
just shy.
incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Which is just
That is
scary.
like-
The guy's a fucking pitcher, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think
he's
like
fucking
47 to
incredible.
48, something like that.
Yeah.
Close.
If
Pretty
I was them,
remarkable
I would
result.
never let him pitch again. I would just let him
No.
stay at DH. I would honestly, I would transition him to be some kind of fielder. Let him play first when Freddie Freeman needs a day off. Let him play DH. Rotate
Yeah.
them. Get him in the field. Because
Yeah.
what happens when he needs another surgery and then you lose your fucking best hitter and your starting pitcher again? Like, it's just not worth it, man.
No, it's not.
He's phenomenal, though. He's absolutely out of this world, this fucking guy.
Not that anybody cares, but the Mets are on fire.
They have been,
Mets
man.
are fucking.
Yeah.
They've been real good. They've been one of
Yeah.
the better teams, man. It's crazy.
Typical
They-
Mets, man. They're
They
gonna
have,
make
they
a nice
still gonna
run.
fight. They're gonna still have to
just
fight
shy.
for a fucking spot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go right down at the end. But I mean, if they continue to play the way that they are right now, man, they're gonna be a problem in the playoffs. That's for sure.
Yeah,
they're
they
looking
should
pretty
get
good,
in, man. They
Yeah.
should definitely get in.
And look, I mean, it's good. It's good for baseball, man. When the Yanks and Mets are both in there, man, it makes it exciting.
I'd love a Subway series.
Oh,
I'd
That'd be
talk the
cool.
most shit to every fucking Mets fan I know.
yeah, it'd be fucking awesome, man.
Oh my god.
So we got about 15 minutes, the last quarter of our show here. Do we want to get into our picks, gentlemen?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
man.
run through it. Do we have a tally from last week? How did we do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the tally?
Bad, right?
The only person that was remotely good was Mike.
Yeah, I was
Mike
gonna say,
actually was good.
I was gonna say I was keeping kind of a track. I won a decent amount of games.
You had 11.
I took a couple risky picks for sure.
Mike had 11. Steven, you had 8, and I had 7. Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal week, man.
We all lost in the Giants.
Me and Steven lost on the Jets.
Yeah, I took
I
San
think I
Fran.
lost on Pittsburgh too, right? I think I
Yeah,
lost.
we all lost on the Steelers.
Angelo, you took the Ravens, right?
took the Ravens,
I took
too, I think.
Ravens.
Uh,
No,
did I?
Steven, you went Chiefs.
No, you went
That was,
Chiefs.
Banner night, right? Banner
Yeah.
night.
My one pick that I rode with alone was the Panthers, and they fucking got slacked.
Yeah, tough one.
Everything else,
Yeah, Patrick did pick the Patriots. He said the Pats were going to be an upset. And
Yeah,
got that one
he
right.
And the
did.
Bengals too. I know the Bengals screwed. Like,
Oh, dude, I'm out of the knockout pool.
yeah.
I took the fucking Bengals.
Yeah, you want to buy back in? You can.
No, I don't want to fucking buy
Why
back
did you
in.
do it this year, man? Last year, I was doing good, then I completely forgot a week, and then I guess if you forget a week, you're done. Like I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
Dude, there was 22 people in the pool. 7 lost because of the Bengals.
that should have been a gimme. I thought that was an easy one, but
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? I'll buy back in, but I'm gonna stick to the cat theme. I'm going Panthers this week.
Oh my god. Yeah, my
Mike's
mom
just
bought back
Mike's just
in,
donating over here.
and fucking Pat wasted his first pick on the Ravens.
Yeah, on the fucking Ravens.
That's a risky one.
You don't bet
Yeah.
against Mahomes, Pat. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Not with money on the line. Fuck that.
You lost by a toe, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally an inch. Not
And
even.
what's with the players on the Ravens? I still think it's a touchdown. It's clearly not. a
Yeah, that
touchdown.
was weird to me. I don't
Like-
know.
Like that's the
That was
point of the line. Like
Yeah.
it's not a
Yeah.
touchdown.
I like Pat Mahomes and Ravens. Like, yeah, next time wear white cleats. You'll be all right.
weird. Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
all
All right.
let's run through it.
Game 1 of week 2 tonight.
Start with tonight. We got Bills, Dolphins, and Miami's favored by 2.5 here.
This is such a tricky fucking game.
I'm going Miami, man. I think Miami.
I'm going to
wins.
go Miami as well. I'm taking Miami.
I'm going Buffalo. Josh Allen hasn't lost on Thursday, and he usually beats the shit out of the Dolphins, man.
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an offensive shootout this game, man. It's gonna be like a 35, like 42.
I think a
game.
lot of scoring tonight. I'm going Miami.
I'm gonna go Miami too. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Then we got Jets Titans. Jets are favored by 3.5 here.
I gotta go Jets.
I'd like to think the Jets win this game, man.
They fucking better.
It's a tricky game because we've had. I feel like a lot of teams have had issues going into Tennessee, but I don't give a fuck. I think we beat them.
Yeah, it's not an easy place to win. I mean, it definitely isn't. But I mean, Tennessee look like they have a lot of fucking ground to make up here.
They have a lot more issues.
Jets, but
they have more issues than all three of our teams do.
Right, the Jets should rebound pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
This should be a at least a 2-touchdown win.
Yeah.
At least.
Definitely.
We'll get that panic button going in case they lose. We'll have it on you.
If they
next
lose,
week.
dude, I might fucking. I'm gonna do worse than what my mom said about Salah's house.
You're gonna be happy you didn't take that trip to Nashville.
Next we got Saints at the Boys. Boys are favored by 6 here. I'd like to think
I'm
the
going
Cowboys win that.
here.
I'll
You're
take
in
Cowboys. Yeah, I think Saints will score points though. It'll be.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a
they're gonna be
blowout.
riding high right now.
Yeah. I mean, the Saints aren't playing the Panthers defense again. That's for sure.
No.
I was just gonna say I could see it being close in the first quarter and a half, and then the Cowboys blow them out. It'll be that Derek Carr game where he looks good, and then he starts putting up stats because he put the team behind. One of those games.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
The boy, what's up,
The
man?
boy, what's up,
Haven't seen you in
man?
a minute, man.
Hey, there he is. About those Packers.
Ooh, rough.
What do we got? Then we got Giants, Commanders. Washington's favored by 1.5 here. I don't think that spread really matters, to be honest.
Me either. I think I think that should be a push game.
Should be a push, but
I'm going Commanders, man.
I'm going Commanders too. I'm taking.
I think I'm going to go Washington.
I think Daniels has 3 rushing touchdowns here. I think it's.
I just have to.
I'll say this: the one team that Thibodeau has shined against has been Washington. So
yeah,
Daniels could be on fire a little bit. Yeah, fucking A. I don't know. Normally I just go with the Giants every week, but I mean fuck it. I'm going Commanders.
Yeah.
I have zero faith right now in the Giants. So
next we got Raiders at the Ravens. Ravens are favored by 9 here.
Oh, Ravens
should beat them up, man. I'm going Baltimore.
Devontae's. I'm telling you, Devontae's going to be a Jet by like week 6, dude. He's going to be gone. He already looked pissed after fucking week 1. This guy's not going to sit around.
Nah. What do we got next? We got Browns, Jaguars, and Jaguars are favored by 3. That's a close one too, man.
Very interesting game.
I just don't trust the Browns. I'm going to go Jaguars here. They were an ETN fumble away from being up 17 on Miami, and that just fucked the whole game.
That's
And
true.
they looked really good. I'm going to go Jags here.
Yeah, give me Jags at home. I'll take that.
I'm going to go Cleveland. I'm going to take Cleveland. I think it's a very tight game. I think Cleveland squeaks it out.
Okay.
I just can't. I can't trust Watson, dude. He's so fucking.
But I think the only reason I would go Cleveland is I think maybe. I mean, he knows that his seat is very hot right now, and maybe
I feel like he's had to know that for like the last year, though.
With guaranteed money, though, you can get very cocky.
You can.
Yeah, a lot of money, and they're just going to say we have to ride him. Look at the amount of money we're paying him. I don't know.
He's garbage, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Stinks.
I'm changing my pick though if he gets suspended prior to the game.
I don't know. I might switch my pick if they get Winston.
It might help you. Let's see. Next, we got Niners, Vikings. Niners are favored by 5.5.
Niners.
I think San Fran should win that pretty easily.
I think this will be a closer game, but I'm going to go Niners as well.
Minnesota ain't playing the Giants, man. This week it's going to be a whole different ball.
I don't think it's a blowout though on it though, but I'm definitely going.
No, Niners. I don't think it's. I think the Vikings are better than what everyone thinks, man. I really do.
Oof, what a terrible afternoon game. Chargers, Panthers.
Show up now, bro.
Yeah, he always shows up right at the end of the show.
Yeah,
what the fuck, guys?
And then he's like, "Oh, what's the? You guys didn't talk about this. You guys didn't talk about the polo tournament." Yeah.
We already talked about fucking jiu-jitsu. We talked about hockey. You missed all of it, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Now we're on our pick. We got to wrap this shit up.
What game are we on?
Chargers, Panthers. Chargers
Chargers.
favored by 5.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
Just for the rest of the season, just give me whoever's playing the
Anybody?
Panthers.
100%.
Yeah.
Then we got Seahawks Patriots.
I'll agree with that, Bri. Seahawks, Patriots.
Seattle's favored by 3.5 here.
I'm going Seattle.
Ooh, this is an interesting one, though, man.
I'm gonna go Seattle, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots pull it out. Honestly,
I don't.
I'm gonna-
I think week 1 was a fucking fluke.
I need to recoup my pick
What's up,
from last
Robert?
week, so I'm going safe. I'm going Seahawks here still.
I think
don't know.
Seattle's a way better.
All right,
team than
yeah, I'll go.
Patriots.
I'm gonna go Seattle too. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Next one's a really good one. Good game. Bucks at the Lions. Detroit's favored by 7.5 here. I'm
This
surprised
is
that spread.
really good game.
That's high. I guess it's because it's Detroit and you're in Detroit. I'm gonna go Lions, but I think this is a game where it comes down to the end. Again, I think the Bucks are better than people think too. They have. They still have fucking Mike Evans, Godwin, Baker. Like this is a pretty.
I'm going Bucks. I'm gonna take Tampa.
I'm going Bucks too. I think the opposite happens of last week. I think they lose the overtime here. I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Lions here.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna go
again,
Bucks.
I wouldn't be shocked either way. I think it's going to come down right to the end.
Lions, one of
Yeah.
those teams I said that's gonna kind of take a little bit of a step back. I think this is one of the games that they lose.
What do we got next? Next we got Colts Packers. Indy's favored by 2.5 here.
If it's without Love, which I don't think he's playing, I'm going Colts.
He's out. He ain't playing.
Yeah, give me the Colts too if he's
I'm
not
taking
playing.
the
for
Colts.
Sure.
Taking
Yeah.
the Colts.
Colts played a good game fucking against Houston, man.
Yeah, they did.
Richardson looked good.
Yeah. Another next game is another good one. Rams Cardinals. Arizona's favored by 1 here. That's a coin flip, man. Like
I'm going Rams.
I'm going to go Cardinals here.
I'm going Cardinals at home. If it was in
Yep.
if it was in LA, I'd go Rams. I'm just going with the home team here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams.
I think the Rams struggle here, man. They lost
What's
3
up, man?
starting offensive linemen. Puka
And
Nacua is
Puka.
out. I
Yeah.
think this is going to be a tough game for them, man.
We got next. Next one's a real shitter. We got Steelers Broncos. Pittsburgh's favored by 2.5 here.
I'm going Steelers. I think the
Steelers.
Broncos suck.
I'm gonna go Steelers in this one too. Yeah. Good
Hey, Ma,
defense
you
should
missed
be
us
enough to
talking
win.
about my jiu-jitsu tournament. Mom's very happy that I'm competing in this jiu-jitsu tournament.
Yeah.
I think if the Steelers come out and win this game pretty convincingly, I can't. If the offense can score and get something going, I don't see how you can go back to Russell Wilson right away.
You should keep. Keep
I
track.
just don't.
Yeah, but
I don't
I mean-
think you do that.
The last game, I mean, Justin Fields didn't do shit.
No, the
Yeah, but
offense was moving the ball. They just couldn't get in the end zone. That was the
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah.
issue. They didn't have turnovers. They played a pretty trap game. Broncos win. That's a good one. That's interesting, Pat.
That
Again, the Steelers they were moving the ball. They just couldn't get in the end zone.
Wait, hold on. Where's this game?
In Denver.
This is in Denver. Yeah. It's Pittsburgh at Denver.
You know what? Angelo, change mine. Give me the Broncos.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with Pat on that one. I think Pittsburgh loses this game, and then week 3, Russell Wilson's back in as a starter.
I don't think where it plays matters. I think Steelers defense is just too much.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be too much. I think fucking Watt is gonna be on
Watt's
Nick
gonna
and
kill
fucking-
Knicks. Yeah, absolutely.
He
Yeah.
might kill him.
He is scary, man.
Dude, he's fucking insane. He really
Yeah.
is. I didn't think I'd ever see anyone like not as dominant, but as good every single year as his brother was.
Yeah.
He is.
Dude, he's right there. He might be
Yeah.
even better at this point.
Oh, he's better. I think he's better than his brother.
He's phenomenal. JJ Watt was fucking unbelievable.
JJ was catching touchdowns too, though, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
JJ was on
And,
offense
well, the
and
thing
defense.
is, TJ is also more reliable. JJ Watt was
Yeah.
hurt.
Occasionally,
Fuck
look,
year,
TJ Watt fucking was out in the playoffs.
man.
last
He's
year.
had his moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think TJ overall is a better player.
He could be. He's more athletic, that's for sure. He's fucking
Yeah.
scary.
Next one on paper should be game of the week. It's Bengals Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 5.5 here.
I got to
If
go.
this
Chiefs.
is,
If you get the Bengals looking like they did last week, this is gonna be a blowout.
it's gonna be a blowout. If this is Bengals week 6, I'm saying it's a much better game.
Yeah,
don't know.
early on though. I'm going
I
Chiefs
wanna-
here, man.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I want to trust that Burrow can still play against these guys.
Me too. I just
It's
I'm-
tough, man. And you're in Kansas City. Fuck.
I'm giving them one more week in fantasy, man, for Burrow, and then that's it. I'm not
That's
doing
a
two
really
crappers.
good
in a week.
point by Patrick right there, man.
I heard he said that he was fine though. Everybody's
Yeah,
making
he
a big
said-
deal that he held the water bottle weird. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh,
Like,
that's
I picked up
ridiculous.
water.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I think he's all right, man. I think Angela, you said that too. That they start off slow.
Every year
It's
they
just-
they usually start 0-2 almost every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
hasn't won week 1 in his career.
I think he's going to be okay. If he was going to sit out because he's hurt, he would do it now early on.
Yeah,
he wouldn't
without a doubt.
not.
Probably.
You know,
But all right, this is gonna be my one game I'm away from you guys. I'm gonna go Bengals here.
All right.
all right.
Yeah. I got to ride the Chiefs. I mean, I'll probably be taking the Chiefs every fucking week until something crazy happens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Sunday 8:20 game. We got Bears Texans. Texans are favored by 6.5 here.
Texans. I don't think it's even close.
Texans should win that easy. Yeah.
I don't think it's even close.
Win. And I don't care about the game, which is good. I can go to bed early.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll look at the box score at 3:00 when I wake up.
I'll YouTube them highlights in the morning, man.
I want to watch the highlights. I'll just see who did what.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That brings us to our Monday night one where I don't care about it either. We got Falcons Eagles. Philly's favored by
Eagles.
6.5. Yeah,
Eagles are gonna beat them.
I'm going Eagles too. Yeah.
Eagles will beat them.
Nice early bedtime that night too.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking A.
Definitely.
I'm happy. I don't give a shit about the Sunday or Monday night game. I'll tune in for the first half, and then when I'm tired, I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll
for sure.
watch some of it. Tonight, though, I want to watch this game tonight.
Oh, I'm watching this game for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to watch.
This is always a good game, man. This is you know Allen's prime to run in a couple. Tua's going to hit Tyreek deep. Actually, I can see Waddle having a bigger game. I feel like Waddle always plays better against the Bills than Tyreek does.
Waddle's always really good in primetime games too, man.
Yeah.
Like I feel like his name always comes up a lot when it's a primetime game. So
Yeah.
I can see Waddle having a big night. I could 8 or 9 catches tonight. Between 90 and 110 or something like that for Waddle.
For anybody that bets, I threw in a quick parlay tonight. I got Tyreek 100+ yards, 2+ touchdowns, Josh Allen 50+ yards rushing, and James Cook anytime touchdown scorer.
Then that's got to pay nice.
It's $10 for 212.
Yeah, that's a nice
Not bad.
bet.
Not bad, man.
And I did my no sweat bet, so I get my $10 back if I lose. So,
Dude, did you guys see the guy last week? He put $1,000 bet in. It was on, I think it was like 5 different touchdown scores. It was Jaden Reed to score the first touchdown of the game. Oh, no, it was Jaden Reed to score 1 touchdown, Saquon to score more than 2, and then like 2 other guys within that game. I think it was all Packers-Eagles, or he had guys from the Chief-Raven and Packers-Eagle game. $1,000 to win $51,000, and it fucking hit. Saquon scored 3.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
He fucking hit, man. I think he needed Watson was the last one, and Watson scored the last touchdown of the game.
I got screwed
Man.
the Jet game. I had an 8-legger going, and I had 6, and I needed Garrett Wilson touchdown and Rodgers plus 200 yards. He had 174. They took him out at the end of the game. I'm like, you motherfucker, man.
I think he only threw the ball like fucking 19 times, man.
And I feel like
it
that
wasn't
last
a lot.
drive, if they were close, that last drive, he would have threw the Garrett Wilson touchdown. I would have been golden. I'm
Yeah.
like, and also I see Tyrod Taylor come out. I'm like, motherfucker, man.
You know what? If Brees Hall and Lazard make those 2 catches, there's the yardage you need right there, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I love, you know what's different too, which makes me feel good about the Jets this year? Regardless of how good Lazard played after that one drop, the first thing Rodgers said was, how'd you feel about Lazard during the game? He said he should have caught that stick. He should have caught that pass. He didn't say anything else about the game. He said he should have caught that pass.
Because Lazard has sucked since he got in here.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's all about accountability with these guys,
Yep.
man. That's huge. You have to have that in this league now because a lot of these fucking crybaby, whiny little bitches don't fucking get that. They get their way with everything. They don't get coached up. And when you have a veteran like that, you know you're going to get coached up.
They don't care. They got their sneaker deal. They don't give a shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
for sure.
I wish they could both lose tonight, but I'll take Buffalo.
Yeah,
I think the Jets fans echo that sentiment.
I agree. I wish the stadium would fucking just drop off.
Yeah.
Hard Rock was gone, but it comes back for Saturday because I want to watch Miami.
Funny.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up. Unless you have anything you want to chime in.
He's just going to piss you off. He's going to tell you Daniel Jones sucks and you start training. He's just going to piss you off.
It's all right. I'm going to have Kathy's birthday's coming up again, so I'm sure he'll drop off a card in the mailbox and leave another nice video for me. So.
Oh, yeah. Make sure if he does, you send me that so I can upload it.
That's funny.
We had good feedback on that video last time.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right. That wraps up another week, boys.
Fucking man. We'll be back hopefully we'll see next week what's going on. Mike, if you got jiu-jitsu, I don't know if I'm going to be at a football game this time next week.
Yeah. If not, I'm sure we can work something out. We'll figure it out.
We'll work it out. Even if we hop on for a shorter show, if you're busy, whatever, man.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll go live. I'll call in from MetLife if I'm there.
There you go.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
So everyone enjoy Miami, Buffalo tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Enjoy this coming weekend.
Go
And
Jets,
again,
Giants, and Cowboys, man.
if you can, go to our page and donate to the Tap Cancer Out Foundation
Yes.
for my tournament if you could.
Absolutely.
And that's about it. I guess we'll see you all next week.
Hopefully next week. Night, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.